Morning, children. How are you all? I hope you are fine. Yes, tell me, have you completed your works? Did you complete your class work? We finished up to A reading from second unit. So, class work is finished or not? Even I told you to finish workbook part. Have you done that? I'm not able to hear any answers from you people, right? But definitely, if there is a chance, I would have listened different types of reasons from each one of you. Yes. So one member may says that no ma'am, we went outside. No ma'am, I forgot the book in the class itself. Or else somebody has taken my book. Or else power not there. Something. Different reasons will be there to make excuses always, right? So that's the reason all of your works are incomplete. Am I right? Not only that, even sometimes you make excuses to bunk the school also. Sometimes you may go to your parents and you may say that, right? Mom, today I don't want to go to school. I'm feeling like a headache. I'm getting headache or I'm getting stomach ache or getting vomiting sensation. So and so. Which are not at all correct. Try to avoid the school, right? Sometimes tell me frankly, how many of you did like this before? How many have you tell different reasons to just avoid the school? So some people, maybe if there is any test, or if anything, any elocution is there, if Pawan sir comes and listens that, then you would have made these type of excuses, right? Try to recollect that. Okay, so here today in this session we are going to discuss B reading from second unit, that is its change. What's our B reading, children, from second unit? That is its change. So here also one small girl is there. She is also making so many excuses. She was making her mother to accept that on that particular day actually she doesn't want to go to school. So that's why she is saying, Mom, I don't want to go to school. When her mother asked about the exact reason, she was explaining so many things. So that's the poem is about. So what are her reasons? What are her excuses? Why actually she doesn't want to go to school? What happened? We'll see in this poem. Okay, children. So that's what even I have asked you like that. Everybody open your textbooks. Open page number 35. Look at that. So it's a poem, children. It's change. It's change. So, children, our world, it's from time to time, it's been changing. Is it correct or not? Every day, even our life, it's also so many changes day by day that takes place in our lives. So this year, it's a change or not? Definitely. Every year we used to be in school and we used to study. But this year, it's quite different. So it's one kind of change. So change always. So we can't avoid that. There will be so many changes. According to the changes, even we have to change ourselves. So that's why the mode of education has been changed, right? So here the girl is also talking about the various changes that have been taken place in different fields. For example, children, ear reading, did you remember our ear reading? So that reading is about C.V. Raman, right? Who discovered the Raman effect. So he is a scientist. At the time we discussed that, right? Scientists always, they researchers about something. They try to find out something. Because of the discoveries and inventions by the scientists, our lives are going to be completely changed. So that's what we discussed, right? Because of the invention. So at our home, at present, we are using so many inventions. Because of that, our life has been changed. So if we compare our life with our previous people, that's totally different. So like that, she was talking about different changes that has been taken place in different fields. Okay, so we'll start the poem, children. So let's see the poem. I'm just reading the poem once. You also read along with me. Look at the picture and then read the poem. Mom, I don't want to go to school today cause I fear our world is in decay. I feel my teachers are part of the plot. I'm the only one who sees through the rot. Scientists are cloning pigs and sheep, saying it's change, a quantum leap. Biologists are making stem cells grow, saying it's change, the way to go. Geologists are finding cracks on our earth, saying it's change, predicting its birth. Archaeologists are digging up fossils and bones, saying it's change, time for clones. Yes, scientists are causing me great concern, giving us kids too much to learn. This poem was written by Emma Gorey. So this poem was written by whom, children? The author of this poem, the main poet of the poem is Emma Gorey. So I'll explain the poem now. Mom, I don't want to go to school today cause I fear our world is in decay. So observe the picture, children. So there is one picture, right? So in that picture, you can observe that there is one school going girl. There is one school going girl. Probably she is also of your age only. Maybe she is also studying 7th class. She is looking like that, isn't it, children? So she was trying to go to school. Almost she got up ready. Then she went to her mom. What was she saying to her mom? She went to her mom and said, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. Obviously, her mom will ask, right? So this poem it's just like conversation between mother and her daughter. So then her mother asked, why? What happened? Why don't you want to go to school today? Then the girl, what she said that cause I fear our world is in decay. See here, children, C-A-U-S-E, cause means here it's because only. Okay, so because means the reason. So what was the reason behind that? Why she doesn't want to go to school? Because what was she saying? I fear our world is in decay. Decay means rot, children. We can say it's destroying, damaging. Okay, it's not functioning properly. So she is saying that our world, total world is going to be destructed. Okay, destruction. Something is happening which is not correct. Like that she was saying. Then further to that, what she said, I feel my teachers are part of the plot. I'm the only one who sees through the rot. So what was she saying? She is complaining about her teachers. Plot. Look at the board, children. Plot means a secret plan made to do something wrong. Plot means a secret plan made to do something wrong. So she was complaining about her teachers. So the teachers are part of that plot. Plot means something they are making very secretly. Here the teachers are trying to do something very secretly. Maybe because of the teachers all these are happening. So what, children? What the teachers are doing? What is she saying? She is saying the teachers are part of that. At the end of the poem, I'll explain you why was she saying that the teachers are part of decaying the world according to her. Okay, next. And what is she saying? I'm the only one who sees through the rot. The rot means again the total things, the destruction. The rot means the situation is getting worse. Okay, bad, worse, worst. What is she saying? The situation every day it's getting worse. And I'm the only one who sees through the rot. Sees through. It's a phrasal verb, children. See through means understand. So it is happening, but nobody able to understand that. I'm the only one person who can understand that, who can realize that. So I know everything. So this is happening. She was explaining to her mother like that. Then what happened? What she said? Scientists are cloning pigs and sheep, saying it's change, a quantum leap. A quantum leap. Quantum leap means again a sudden change. Quantum leap means a sudden change. And cloning. Cloning means producing an exact copy of an animal. Cloning means producing an exact copy of animals. So we know about scientists, right? They used to research about different things. So their new research, they are researching about the animals and they are conducting the procedure of cloning. They are trying to get the animals like artificially. They are trying to produce the animals by collecting the DNAs from pigs and sheep, and they wanted to create one more new animal in the process of change. They wanted to research that. They wanted to artificially create the animals, not by natural, by saying it's change. So scientists are doing all these different scientific researches. That's what she said. Okay, quantum leap means it's a great sudden change. Okay. So what will happen, children? Generally, if you take pigs comes under one category and sheep comes under one category. But when the scientists, they are going to clone these two animals, and if they are going to produce another animal artificially, so that may brought the biggest change in the like the creation of the world. That's what she is explaining. Okay. Next, biologists are making stem cells grow, saying it's change the way to go. Biologists, they are again doing researches or experiments on different things, and they are trying to grow the stem cells. Here the stem cells means the original cells, children. Stem cell means basic cell. Stem cell means basic one, original one. So here nowadays what the doctors are doing, they are collecting the stem cells whenever a new baby borns. Whenever a new baby borns, the doctors are collecting the stem cells from the womb of the mother, and they are preserving that stem cells. So nowadays even banks are also available, children. So you might have heard about that. So they are preserving, they are storing their stem cells. Why? What is the use of those stem cells? By using those stem cells in the future, if that particular baby, if he or she affects by any diseases, especially like leukemia, cancer, some other dangerous diseases, then by using that stem cells, they can be cured. So that's what discovered by the scientists. That's why now they are trying to like grow the stem cells, not only for human beings, other animals, plants. From the stem cells we can get that nutrients that can be used to like reduce or cure so many diseases. So they are doing that, and they're also saying that it's change. They are saying that it's change and the way to go. So this is the way to go ahead. This is the way to move ahead. So we are getting day by day so many diseases. So one of the best example is this corona. Oh, the biologists have to do their researches. Otherwise, we can't move ahead. Okay, next. Geologists are finding cracks on our earth, saying it's change, predicting its birth. Again, geologists who always researches about the earth. So they are finding the cracks on our earth. Recently, day before yesterday, I think I saw the news. Even on the moon, the people they are like finding the cracks on the moon. So it's like one of the dangerous signs to our earth. So these geologists, they are researching and they are finding the cracks on the earth, and they are saying it's change, predicting its birth. Predicting means like assuming. Okay, so they are trying to know about the complete birth details of the existence of the earth and changes. About all they are studying. So geologists are studying like that, it's change. Next, archaeologists are digging up fossils and bones, saying it's change, time for clones. So archaeologist means again the person who searches about the like the remains in the ground. Okay, so fossil, again fossil means what? The remains of an animal or plant. The remains of an animal or plant. So these archaeologists, they are always trying to dig up those fossils and bones, whatever that they can get inside of the earth, and they are saying that it's change and time for clones. Even they are also trying to get the clones, new things. They are also trying to produce the artificial ones, like that. The last one, yes, scientists are causing me great concern, giving us kids too much to learn. So what was her complaint? She didn't like the scientists. Because of the scientists only all these are happening. So that was concern. That means she was thinking, okay, that was the problem for her. Scientists are every day they are researching about so many things. Because of that, all those will be given in the textbooks. So science she has to read. So syllabus is increasing. So if the scientists are not going to like research about all these things, she need not to read at all. And everybody is forcing. If you want to become scientist, you have to read always. So that's what she is saying. So these scientists are just because of these scientists only they are giving us kids to too much to learn. That's what her complaint. So all these people they are continuously researching about all those things, so that will be given in the textbooks and we have to read. So I can't read. That's my complaint. She was saying that to her mother. Understood, children? What was her reason? And as I told you before, why the teachers are making this plot, why she is blaming the teachers. Okay, why? Because actually she told about scientists, biologists, geologists, archaeologists. About all this she said. So these people, biologists, geologists, archaeologists, scientists, how they can be able to do their researches without studying? Can they be able to do all these researches? All these persons have to study in the school. So so the scientists, whoever are there, so they studied in the school, they got the subject, they got the knowledge, and then only they are researching further, right? So who are making them to study? Teachers are making them to study. So without teachers, can you find scientists, archaeologists, or biologists, or whoever it is? So the teachers are the main thing, right? So that's the position of the teacher, right, children? So teacher is creating all these different professions. So teachers are giving knowledge. So even the scientists also might have read under the guidance of one teacher. Without teacher guidance, nobody will be able to study. That's what she is saying. So our teachers are making all these. If teachers don't give knowledge to all these persons, these people don't do any researches. If they don't do any researches, we will not be read at all. So she is not at all liking. She is saying that world is decaying. So that's what her reason for not going to school. So it's up to you from next on onwards which of the reason you are going to make. So it's up to you. I think you understood the poem. So today's homework is write the glossary and summary of this poem in your classwork. Not only that, children, so here actually I have sent you two videos of articles, part 1 and part 2. I hope you have seen that. If that's so, you have to do this work also. Open page number 30. This page, revision of articles. So I have explained all these rules in the videos. Okay, so just read it once, and down you have 10 blanks. Fill in the blanks. Fill it in your textbook only. That is also your homework. Okay. And one more thing, you may know that maybe from next week onwards we are going to have our FA1 exams. So we have to start a revision as well. So read. Every day you have to read. So I'm just giving only 2 questions. Prepare for ST. In the next session even I'll conduct ST as well. Okay. Open page number 25. So it's just creative writing. Look at the picture and write whatever you understand from that. So that question, and second one, it's Conversation between Raju and Priya about the advantages and disadvantages of village and city. So page number 25, first question, creative writing. Page number 26, second question. These two questions prepare for ST, write classwork and complete that article questions in your textbook. Okay, we'll discuss another reading in the next session. Thank you.